Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and today I thought I'd give you guys my thoughts on maybe some of these packages if you're interested in spending any money in this game. I don't advocate it, guys. It's just, if you're willing to spend some money, maybe this would be the time, maybe not. Depends on your perspective. So we have these two packs here, which is going to give us 2,020 crystals, and then we're going to get some bios, and the other pack we're going to get X-Gene selectors. And we're going to get materials to Tier 2 and work on Tier 3 and characters. And this one here, we're going to get the feathers and we're going to get some Macron crystals. Really depending on your needs, depends on which one to go for. This isn't too bad of a deal, $20 in American currency. It's not terrible, but I don't think it's great. I don't think it's the best choice. Let's take a look at this one here. This deal here, you're going to get a mega rank up ticket, 2 million gold, 2,200 crystals. Again, guys, I don't think it's really that good a deal. I mean, really, I hate to say it, but this deal here is one of the best. For the crystal to dollar ratio, you're getting 12,000 crystals for $100. I know that's a lot of money, but usually, guys, whenever I make purchases, this is the kind of thing that I would purchase because, one, I'm a content creator and I use a lot of crystals all the time, switching obelisk, paying to advance in world bosses, things like that, so I can create, better content for you guys. But also the dollar to crystal ratio is just, really good. Other than the Stark Stash, this is a good way to go. I mean, you get a lot of BAM, you get a lot of Nornstones, but it's a lot of money, and that's the caveat to it. Let's see here. Now, this is really, in my opinion, the best overall deal. 30 American dollars for 3,700 crystals. You get a few biometrics, 240 of these. Personally, I think this is the best way to go because you're not spending a freaking fortune, but you're still getting a decent dollar to crystal ratio. So this would be the way to go. In fact, I'm thinking about skipping out on that 12,000 crystal one, maybe buying this. I mean, let's see here. If you buy 3 of these, that's $90. And you're going to get 9,000, a little over 11,000 crystals. So, yeah, again, the 12,000 crystals is still a little bit better deal. You're still going to get more crystals for your money. So, yeah, that's why I always say this is the best choice, even though it's freaking expensive as hell. So that kind of sucks. Now let's get into the topic at hand, and that is Jean Grey. I had a request a long time ago when we were doing those Stage 99 clears with Psylocke and Apocalypse against Ebony. And a lot of people were requesting, hey man, do this with Jean. Do it with Jean. Can she do it? Can she do it? And the answer is yes. Yeah, she can do it. Of course she can do it. Jean has some of the highest DPS in the freaking game, guys. The girl can hit 5-6 million in ABX. She is ridiculous. Of course, that's with a CTP of Rage. But even with a damage proc, she's easy as hell to play because her cooldown times are low enough that you can easily keep the proc where it belongs, whether it's on the tier 3 or whether it's on the 5th skill. Well, 5th, 4, 5 combo actually. I mean, she's just an easy character to play. So let's take a look at my Jean and see what we got going on with her. She has 52,000 energy attack, which is absolutely insane considering she doesn't have no leadership right now. That's crazy. She has 120 attack speed, and you only need 120 attack speed because you get 10% attack speed from her 5th skill. That's another thing about Jean. It's easy to level up her stats, to get her stats maxed out. She has 52% crit rate, 190 critical damage. If this was 200%, she would be even stronger. She has max ignore defense, and she has max skill cooldown. If you look at her dodge, it's only at 46%, almost 47%. If that was at 75%, if we had, since we have the CTP of Rage, she would do even more damage. This crit rate, the crit rate and the attack speed are both going to get maxed out from her 5th skill. You take a look at her gears. All of her slots are amplified. She has all 5-star Urus. I believe. Let me check. Let me make sure. Yeah. 5-star. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if I slapped any 6 stars on her or not. Because I love me some Jean, guys. I love old Jean. And Jean really is just the quintessential of God when it comes to Marvel Future Fight. I mean, she is. She is, her tier 3 has massive power. You got the 9-second invincibility. You can penetrate everything for 9 seconds. You can penetrate fire immunity, bind, silence, stun, removes active buff from target. It's really ridiculous, how strong she is. Her tier 2 passive increases all resistances by 50%. That's with this uniform. Decreases all damage received by 30%. It's freaking massive, massive survivability right there. Her 1, stun, PvP. Her time freezing on her 2, which we will be utilizing big time. And that's on a 6-second cooldown, so you can keep this up half the time. That's pretty cool. The 3rd skill has a long cooldown, but it's freaking insane, guys. It's got mind resistance down that stacks up to 100%, which will not interfere with your all defense down, which means they're kind of stacking on top of each other. She has the 8-hit guard for 8 seconds, which is kind of useless, but really for Jean, it's all good. And she has a heal. The more damage the girl takes, the more she heals, which makes her an absolute monster in PvP. She's freaking, it's nuts, guys. She's got damage accumulation. Total true damage accumulated cannot exceed 65% of HP. So the more HP she has, the stronger she's going to be. That's why a lot of people slap actually you could slap a CTP of regen on her, or a CTP refinement, And I know some people be like, well, the refinement, that sucks. But for Jean, though, it's actually not that bad, but I wouldn't recommend it. Really, as always with PvP, you should give him immunity guard break. The CTP of greed would probably be amazing on this girl, just to throw that out there. The 4th skill has a 3-second stun, 2-second bind, freaking awesome. And then the 5th skill, it's just nuts. She can penetrate everything. So she has penetration on her 5th skill, which she does prioritize in PvP, even on automatic, or playing on auto. She has the all attack by 45%, the all speed by 10%, the crit rate by 45%. So you only need 30% crit rate to max out her crit rate. You can max out her stats pretty simple, pretty easy for the most part. Critical damage can be a little tough, especially if you're running a CTP of rage. And then her leadership removes all debuffs. So on top of being a freaking insane monster, damage-wise, survivability-wise, she's something about her is that she's a hybrid character. She can be used in any game mode. It doesn't matter what it is. Take her against GBR, she freaking destroys it. Take her against World Boss, she does amazing. Put her in PvP, she's amazing. Put her in ABX, she can cap out the freaking score. She is just nuts. Ridiculous. She has a fully awakened overdrive set, and this is the set that I would recommend for her because she gets that 10% attack speed from her 5th skill. And we have the CTP of Rage. And I was considering slapping the CTP of Judgment, but the thing is, guys, I know the Rage is going to be better. It's just going to be better. If you guys want to see that, we can do that in the future. I'll be happy to try that. And she has a mythic uniform. She's pretty decked up pretty good, guys. I love me some Jean, so I got her set up pretty good. I don't have this last uniform because it costs crystals and it's not a very good uniform. Maybe one day Black Cat will get something useful, which would be pretty awesome because I love me some Black Cat. But we got some dodge here from these stats, some energy attack, and a little HP to help her survivability, which she really doesn't need, but I do play her in PvP. And even with the Rage, guys, because of her 5th skill that she guard breaks, guard break immunity. It's ridiculous. Characters that have guard break immunity, she'll still guard break them with her 5th skill. So if she gets off her 5th skill, which she does prioritize, again in PvP, she's still going to lock them down where they can't do nothing because they're getting guard broken, and she's just going to destroy them. So, yeah, she's an amazing character, just all around powerhouse. So let's take her against Ebony and let's see how she does. Let's rock and roll. Okay, guys, so here we are at stage 99. We're going to use the maximum team. We're going to use Nick Fury for that 50% all attack leadership and that 55% damage dealt to supervillains. And we're going to use Ghost Panther for his 45% damage dealt to supervillains and his 50% extra fire damage, which is really going to synergize very well with Jean's tier 3. And all I do, guys, at least when you're playing with a Rage, is I start with the 2 to get the time freeze. Then I go into the 4, 5, and then the 1, 3. And then I'll do the 2 again. Then I do the 4, 5, hit the co-op to bring my all defense down. And then I hit the tier 3. the trick with Jean is she does a massive amount of damage at the beginning of the tier 3. So if you can get Weapon X to do her all defense down and get it to stack up to 100%, by the time Jean starts her tier 3, the damage is pretty insane, guys. And by the way, just to let you guys know, this was my first try. I've heard that Jean's not very reliable. She can't really do this that well. Well, this is my first try, and I think we're going to prove that wrong. Jean's amazing, guys. She deals mind damage and fire damage, which is what you want against Ebony. You want elements against Ebony. Plus, she has so much. Her stats are insane. An immense amount of energy attack. The damage is bonk. Oh. I mean, we are look at this, guys. Look at this. You know, we are using the co-op because when you're going to go to stage 99, you got to go all out. You got to go all out, man. I don't care what character we brought in here. We had to do this. And she's just easy to play. And if I was playing with a damage proc again, guys, I would just hit 4, or I would probably hit the 4 or 5 because I'm afraid if I'd hit the 2 first that it would set off the proc. So I'd probably do the 4 or 5 first, then the 2, then the 1, then the 3. And then I would probably go back into the 4, 5, 2, 1, 3. And then I would go 4, 5, tier 3. And, you know, strikers are the same as always, guys. Thanos, Silver Surfer, Weapon Hex, Sue Storm, and Scarlet. I thought about bringing, look at that damage, guys. I thought about bringing in Psylocke because we get the mine resistance down, but I wasn't sure if Psylocke's mine resistance down would interfere with Jean's mine resistance down. So I decided to play it safe. I'm not really sure if it will or not, guys. That's something that Netmarble needs to clear up for us, you know. But I didn't use it just for that reason. Because I know that Weapon X, Sue, and Scarlet against Ebony with 2 strikers that only attack when you're being attacked is the way to go. Oh, yeah. Get him! This is easy. I mean, look at this, guys. We're down to under 6 bars. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. We're easily we're gonna get it done, guys. We're gonna get it done. Oh yeah, look at that power. Hell yeah, it does my heart good too to see Jean do this. Does my heart good because actually when I had that comment, that request to see if she could do this, I really wasn't 100% sure. I thought, well, she should be able to do it. I mean, she's ridiculously powerful, but I wasn't 100% sure because, you know, some people feel like Jean is lacking against some other characters as far as damage, but I don't know, guys. You know, and if you guys want to see me try to do this with a CTP of energy, we can try that as well. You know, we could try that with a CTP of energy. That would, you know, maybe you're interested. You know, if I had a good mind damage obelisk with a 200% damage proc, I'd probably be inclined to try that as well. But the highest damage proc that I have with a mind damage is 180%, and I just don't think that would get it done. I just highly doubt it. Come on, girl, you can do it. Easy. And honestly, guys, if I would have put Coulson in here instead of Panther, I bet you she'd have done even more damage. Whoa, 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 no biggie, no biggie. Yeah, we got guard broken a little bit, took a little damage, but who cares? Who cares? If we died, we had to revive. Oh, Ebony got out of the range of my attack, that bastard. No big deal, no big deal. So we lost a lot of time because of that, but it's all good, guys. So if that wouldn't have happened, we definitely would have been able to clear this a bit faster, but Look at her go, guys. Look at her go. Hit our co-op, hit our tier 3. And we go. Okay, we got a little bit of a spike in there. Okay, good, good, good. And usually once I do the tier 3, I let it play out, then I hit the 2, and then I go back into the 4, 5, 1, 3. And if I was running a damage proc, I'd do the tier 3, and whenever I felt the damage proc was ready, or when the damage proc would just finish, I'd hit the 2, and then go back into the 4, 5, and get the damage proc on the 4, 5. Booyah, guys. 12 seconds left, stage 99. So those out there that say she has trouble or that she can't do this, well, I don't think so. She's pretty damn insane, and she can definitely do this. Again, this was just my first try. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.